Hello, fellow stackers. Welcome back to Joseph's Reserves. I'm Joseph, and I store 20% of my income in the form of coins and precious metals. So I just got a new job, and I'm going to be getting paid every Thursday, which means every Friday, I'm going to be showing you what I bought from the previous day. 20% of my income right now looks like $200 every week. So week by week, we'll be tracking what the dollar cost average is. We'll watch the ounces grow and we'll calculate this dollar cost average, and we'll see together how steady stacking pays off over time. So this is week 1. But first, let's congratulate Northern Lumens for being the first comment on yesterday's video. So let's see how I did. I picked up 4 American Silver Eagles at just $1.80 over spot and 21.7 grams of junk silver for the remaining $25.80. Spot was $41.75 at the time of my purchase, so each eagle came out to $43.55. The junk silver I paid by weight rather than by face value, so I ended up actually paying 66 cents under spot. Feel free to pause here on the receipt and double check my math. So this week I got 4.628 ounces of silver and spent an even $200. The dollar cost average for this purchase and for so far in this series is $43.21 per ounce. And that's the starting point for this weekly series that we're going to be starting here today. But, stacking silver isn't just about the numbers, it's about the discipline and preparation. Proverbs 21:20 says, "The wise store up choice food and oil, but fools gulp theirs down." Another translation even says, "Precious treasures and oil are in a man's dwelling, but a foolish man devours it." This verse reminds me that setting aside something each week, no matter how small, is an act of wisdom, not waste. We live in a world that encourages spending everything as soon as you get it, but stacking flips that narrative. It's a way of saying, I value savings and security and preparation more than instant gratification, and every ounce adds strength to that habit. While I'm primarily a stacker, I do check the year and mint mark of each coin just in case I might be able to set some aside to fill my albums. So that's what I'm doing here. I did notice that the $50 that I got and one of the dimes can fill a spot in my book. So I'm going to be swapping those out with a $50 and a dime, and then keeping this junk silver separate so that we can really see how much piles up and what this dollar cost average looks like. So you'll see me put these into the albums and swap them out with a different coin, but I'm going to be keeping the same face value even though we are measuring them by weight when we buy or sell. So it might be a little bit different, but it's only going to be possibly a few grams by the end of it. And it's not all that often that I do find coins I don't already have. So this might even be a pretty rare occurrence. So this is week 1. Week 1 of my weekly purchases of $200. If you bought something this week, let me know what you got. Or just comment down below to feed the algorithm. If you dollar cost average, let me know what your dollar cost averaging looks like. If you got something out of the video, make sure you like it, comment for tomorrow's shout out, and share this with a friend who's interested in silver. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already so you can see how this journey continues. But most of all, thank you for watching. And just remember, every ounce adds up. So just keep stacking.